Okay, this is the instruction video for the TDR 1380. To start with, once you turn the power on, once it's all connected, what you want to do is, before you start the machine, open the front cover, check to make sure that the knife is attached securely, that the paddle is in place, and that you have the proper size hub for the size dough ball you want to make. Then you close the lid and you come over to the right side, select which mode you want to use. There's mode 1, mode 2, mode 3. Now in mode 1, you're going to be using the timer function. Now, if you can see there, there's different numbers there. Hit the top button, increases it from the top down. The bottom goes from the smallest to the top. Get it a couple times. All right. Set it at like 3. Okay. So we got it set on mode 1, which is the timer. So once that's set, everything else is on. Make sure the emergency stop is up, which it is, and then put your dough in the hopper and hit the green button, and you'll see it's running. And every so often, the knife will run. If you watch the timer, it counts down from 3, or up from 1 to 3 is what we have it set on. When it gets to 3, the knife will cut. And that's mode 1. Emergency stop. Now to stop the machine from running, hit the emergency stop. Come back over to the mode setting and select mode 2. Alright, in mode 2, which we have set, that runs just the paddle. You adjust the paddle in and out over here. You simply pull the knob out and spin from one hole to the next to set the thickness of the dough coming out of the hub when it gets to where the paddle is. So that's how you set that. The thicker, the farther from the hub, the higher the number. Okay, now we start the machine back up with mode 2 set. Hit the green button and we're running. So the knife won't cut. I got the rope attached here to simulate when the dough hits a paddle. And that's mode 2. Now for mode 3, hit the stop, change to mode 3. Now what mode 3 is when the dough comes out and hits the paddle, then the timer will run, and once it hits its designated number, then the knife will cut. So go ahead and turn it on. So it's running, the dough comes out, hits the paddle, and then the timer runs, and then the knife cuts. So paddle, timer, and the knife cuts. Now that's the operation for the divider. Now the rounder, you release the emergency stop, hit the green button, and the auger starts. Then you flip the little switch on the conveyor panel, and the conveyor runs. Now when the dough comes out, it's cut off, it drops into the rounder, and then comes out around the auger onto the conveyor. And that's simply how it works.